Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, Tarot Readings from Hearts. We're going to do your love reading for the month of June 2018. We're doing couples and singles, so we've got a couples reading first and then your singles reading afterwards, okay? Make sure that you check back at the beginning credits of the video to find out what time, you know, your singles reading is. So, for this reading we're using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and we're using the advice card via the Romance Angels. So we'll put those to the side here, and first of all we're going to shuffle like we did on the general readings, the advice first and then follow it, you know, do the reading and then see how this fits in. So for Capricorns who are actually in a relationship, universe, what is the advice you have for Capricorns who are actually in a relationship? What is the advice that you have for Capricorn people who are in relationships in June 2018? Show me. It's saying this is true love. This could be the romance of a lifetime. Lovely, and I think that just really speaks for itself. Let's get the energies around you guys. So Universe Spirit, what can you see coming in for coupled up Capricorns in the month of June 2018? What can you see coming in for couples in the month of June 2018? Show me couples, Capricorn couples in the month of June 2018. What are the energies around Capricorn couples in the month of June 2018? What are the energies coming in around Capricorn couples in the month of June 2018? What is the energy that you can see coming in for Capricorn couples in the month of June 2018? What can you see the energies and the messages coming in? What are the energies and the messages you have for Capricorns, those who are in a couple, a partnership in the month of June 2018? What can you see coming in for Capricorn couples in the month of June 2018? What can you see coming in for Capricorn couples in the month of June 2018? What can you see for Capricorn couples in the month of June 2018? What can you see coming in for Capricorn couples in the month of June 2018? Show me. Alright, so we're going to split the deck into three. 1, 2 and 3. We're going to collect that back up like so, and let's have a look. So, right, the 5 of coins in the reverse, and that's nice. It's a nice energy to have, the energy around you, because that's all about returning. So this is somebody who wants to come back in from the cold. So this might be for some of you guys. Maybe you've had some form of a falling out with the partner, but somebody wants to make amends here, I think, with this 5 of coins in the reverse. Now, what's influencing this is the commitment. I think somebody's truly, it might be a Taurus person, but this is somebody who's truly committed to the marriage or to the relationship. And the reason for this, what's underlying everything, is that this person is confessing to something. You've got the 7 of Swords reverse. Often the 7 of Swords in the reverse can be a confession. Yes, it can be when you get in court, but I don't think it's that, because I think to use the word getting caught would suggest something else. So I think that this is 7 of Swords deal with the themes of words and ideas. Struggles, words, ideas. These are words, okay? It might be that somebody has an idea here, though, with the 7 of Swords that they want to clear a mess up. But the 7 of Swords in the reverse is also about a confession, because we deal with the energies of the cards. So swords, ideas, communication. This is somebody. Sometimes somebody can be deceiving you by their actions or by the way that they communicate. They might be doing something underhanded, but in the reverse this is all about somebody coming clean or confessing something to you. So I think there's a confession here. If it's not a confession, somebody's thinking of a confession in the root issue, and it won't be you, it will be the other person. I think maybe this is you guys as well. Maybe you're confessing something too. In the recent past we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, so I think there's been a lot of kind of the Ace of Wands in the reverse can mean a lack of energy, lack of interest, probably very poor sex drive, poor sex life. Maybe they've been confessing that they've not felt so energised by the relationship, so excited, maybe in the bedroom department, that type of thing as well with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. The most likely outcome will be the 9 of Swords in the reverse, which is lovely. That's telling you that there's going to be a release of problems, also a release of guilt as well, I think, within this relationship. But there's healing coming in with the 9 of Swords in the reverse for a lot of you Capricorns showing up here. Coming in, what you're going to experience is the Page of Coins and the 2 of Coins in the reverse. That's nice. So the 2 of Coins in the reverse, especially if this person is confessing to anything like infidelity, it might be that they decide to drop the one person, so they decide to drop the other person and just stay with you. Because there has been a lack of energy, perhaps desire, perhaps sex. Maybe this person's confessing to this, but what's influencing this is that you've made your vows, or you've decided that you wanted to be together. It's a real commitment, it's a union, and as a result of that, there is the need to, or the want, or the desire, or communicating that this person, or you, might be you, wants to return, and therefore there is healing here is the most likely outcome. And especially if this has been you worrying in the upright, then this is an overcoming of worry. Problems are being dropped here as well with the Two of Coins in the reverse. The external factors for your relationship, you coupled up Capricorns, there's been a lack of communication, I think, with that Ace of Swords in the reverse showing here. But as a result of that, the focus will be, I think that this is somebody who's confessing something to you, or they're thinking it, that they want to try and clear up the mess. So Seven of Swords in the reverse for me is all about justice. Influence is coming in. So this is the immediate future though, with the Eight of Swords. There's some form of blockages, I think, here. Eight of Swords energy. It might be mental blockages with the Eight of Swords. The hopes are to start anew, the Magician, and that there is still, I think, some magic and attraction in this relationship. Hope you guys can see those cards. Let's pull them down a little bit here. What's the overall outcome? Well, the Three of Wands is in the reverse. See, the Three of Wands in the upright would mean that you're overcoming problems and now you're both looking to the future. But I still feel that the overall outcome with this Three of Wands, I mean, you know, I could have probably looked at that and thought, well, because I'm seeing problems here, but I thought that the Three of Wands would be upright to say that you'd overcome that and look to the future. But I think that there are still problems here with the Three of Wands in the reverse. Because the Three of Wands, I think that there are delays to, I think the overall outcome is probably a delay to overcoming some problems. The Three of Wands reversed often means delays. Delays on your ships coming in. So I think that there are delays in overcoming these problems. Even though I'm seeing dropping some form of an obstacle here with the Two of Coins energy, I still feel that there's going to be a mental blockage coming in, and the Three of Wands in the reverse as a result. That probably delays in overcoming these issues. However, this is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So even though everything isn't done and dusted, I think by the end of June 2018, Capricorn, I certainly feel that you're on the right track. We're going to get some clarifiers on this, okay? Universe, Spirit, why is the Ace of Swords reverse the situation, the external? So we've got the Fool in the reverse that flipped out on me, okay? So I think that what's happening right now is that there, in the external factors, there's a lack of communication. And I think that the Fool in the reverse for me, you know, if you're in a relationship, if it's fairly new, it might be that somebody's not communicating, that they don't really want to take that leap of faith yet. Maybe they don't want to communicate that they're not as committed as you would like them to be as yet. Maybe they've got their drawbacks, or they've got their doubts with this Fool in the reverse. So I think that somebody's not communicating that they've got doubts about the relationship with the Fool in the reverse. And as a result of that, the energy around you will be the Five of Coins reversed. And why is the energy around Capricorn couples the Five of Coins in the reverse for June 2018? Well, because of the Queen of Coins in the reverse, okay? And Capricorn, that would be you, because that's your card. All right, Queen of Coins is a Capricorn person, and you are showing as a reversal. I think that really the focus is on returning, on it's either that your focus is on allowing someone into your life again with this Five of Coins in the reverse. I think it's you that's focused on this. And I think it's because with this Queen of Pentacles, this serves you. Because the Queen of Pentacles does things because it serves her. It's not, and I'm not saying that you're being selfish, Capricorn, but I do feel that because if the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I mean, it might be, I think that the external factor is that somebody is not communicating that they are, they've got doubts, or they're a little bit cautious around this relationship with the Fool in the reverse. And as a result of that, the focus is on either the energy will be about returning to a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe this person sees you as a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe this person sees you, Capricorn, as being quite self-serving as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe they don't see you as being open or sharing enough with this Queen of Coins in the reverse. Maybe they think that you're all about your work or all about yourself, because she could be the type of person that's always in the gym. She likes attention when she's reversed. She's quite a vain person. I'm not saying you're vain, Capricorn, but it might be that as a result of this energy here, the focus is on whether this person wants to return to Capricorn, who is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody who's a very self-serving individual. Now, the reason for that is the Seven of Swords reverse. And why is the underlying situation the Seven of Swords reverse? Why is everything happening because of the Seven of Swords in the reverse? Well, I feel that somebody has confessed that they can't move forward with because this is confession, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So I think that somebody's confessed with the Eight of Wands that they want to put a halt on this relationship, or they don't feel that this relationship is progressing in the right way with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And I think as a result of that, what's being experienced is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse being experienced in the recent past as a result of the Seven of Swords reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse? Because of the Page of Swords in the reverse. So I think that there has been a lack of interest or a lack of desire in this relationship. Page of Swords in the reverse can be somebody who's been quite sneaky. Maybe there's been some form of miscommunication here. It might be that there's, as a result of this energy here, there's been kind of a lack of desire to move this relationship along due to miscommunication. Maybe one person thought that the relationship was one thing whilst the other person thought that the relationship was another. I don't really read Page of Swords as being in the reverse as arguments. I usually see it as mischief and somebody who's, you know, keeping a lot of secrets and with the miscommunication. So I think that there's been a lack of desire due to the Page of Swords in the reverse. This lack of communication, this mischief, this mistrust within the relationship with the Page of Swords in the reverse. But the challenge, or what's influencing this situation this month, is the Hierophant. And why is the Hierophant influencing the situation this month for coupled up Scorpios? Well, I think that we've got two cards that flicked out on me, so I'm going to take them. I think that this King of Wands, I think that this is the person around you, Capricorn. He's looking towards the commitment to the relationship. He's looking, this person is, when you get the King of Wands looking towards a card, he's highly desirous of it. So I think there's a person around you, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's very committed to the idea of building a long-term relationship with you. And this is why the energy will be on this person returning to, and I think that you're the one that probably communicated to this person that you want to slow things down, because the Eight of Wands can be that you want to slow things down with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, or maybe you want to have a bit of time out with that Eight of Wands in the reverse, that maybe you don't see, you know, that maybe you don't want to progress with something here, Capricorn. But I think you've communicated this, okay? And I think that this King of Wands dude here has been lacked the desire to move forward with this. It's almost like being a little bit of it's not the wind out of this person's sails with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, because maybe they see you as being somebody who's been quite sneaky and quite dishonest with that Page of Swords in the reverse. But what's influencing them, or the situation this month, is this person still very committed to building this relationship, whether it's a marriage or a long-term relationship or something that's fairly new. And as a result of that, I think that this person's focus will be on returning to you, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody that they still feel is quite self-serving for some reason. This person must really love you quite a bit, I think, Capricorn. But I think you've not displayed that much love to this individual, Capricorn. The most likely outcome will be the Nine of Swords reverse. And why is the most likely outcome going to be the Nine of Swords reverse for Capricorn and this individual? Well, I feel that there should be healing here, as with the Page of Pentacles, this is all about taking things really slowly in this relationship and really just looking to develop. It might be healing as there is a proposal that is made, but I think the proposal would need to come from you, Capricorn, with the Page of Coins, or it could be that there is healing that's going to occur as what you both now do is look responsibly at the relationship and move very, very slowly towards trying to gain some form of common ground between each other. Okay, so the investment is what is in the Ten of Swords. So I think that there could be healing more than likely, as there is the slow movement, the slow progress, the slow investment in terms of healing. Again, Ten of Swords in the reverse, this situation. So yeah, I'm seeing healing and recovery with this Nine of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords reverse. That's what they usually mean. And the central card is talking about an investment being made into doing this. Coming in, you've got the Two of Coins in the reverse. So why is the Two of Coins in the reverse coming in for Capricorn couples? Show me. Okay, so the Two of Coins in reverse. So I'm seeing the unburdening within this relationship. So the Two of Coins, I think the Two of Coins in the reverse is all about reducing the options, if that makes any sense. So there's not going to be so much of a balancing act, I think, going on within this relationship. Four of Wands. And also I think that there's a sacrifice that's going to be made, because the Two of Coins reverse can mean offloading of a burden, but also because he juggles and he's trying to make both things work in the upright. In the reverse, it says something's got to give. So I think that really this is all about something has got to give, something's got to be sacrificed. In the immediate future, I think something has to be sacrificed. And I get the impression, because I think that a lot of you Capricorns have told someone that you're not really feeling something at the moment, or something's moving too fast, or you want to slow something down a bit, or maybe you want to focus on yourself a little bit in this relationship. I think that the immediate future is showing Capricorn, the Two of Coins, in the reverse, having to make a sacrifice in order to bring happiness and joy to this relationship. However, influences coming in will be the Eight of Swords. Why the influence is coming in for Capricorn, the Eight of Swords? Why is the influence is coming in for Capricorn couples, the Eight of Swords? Right, so because of Judgment in the reverse. So I feel that this is about, you know, it could be you, it could be the other person, one of you, or even both of you are feeling that there are blockages here with the Eight of Swords. But also the Eight of Swords can mean that you've still got things that you need to say and you're not saying. So some of you guys are keeping your cards close to your chest, because you know with the Judgment energy that this situation really hasn't been resolved. So there's non-resolution. I think that, and also Judgment in the reverse, it means not facing up to the truth, or not being allowing yourself to speak the truth with the Judgment energy. So not making a proper judgment, or doing something in error. So it's almost like, I think that, or poor judgment. Some of you guys might be feeling a little bit frustrated, a little bit nervous, a little bit scared with that Eight of Swords energy, possibly even a sense of depression that you're making a judgment in error, you're making the wrong decisions with the Judgment energy, or you're making a decision for all the wrong reasons, I think, with Judgment in the reverse. The hopes would be the Magician. And why is the hopes the Magician? Why are the hopes the Magician? Right, because of the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So I think that more than anything, because I think that it's Capricorn, the one that's not that interested this time, and I think it's the other person that is. I think that, you know, the hopes would be, well, and I think for this person, they would hope that, you know, you guys could start to create this new reality between one another. You've got everything there that you can do it with. But if only Capricorn probably would let down their guard. And the same for you. Your hopes would be, well, I would hope to start something amazing with this person, or to create something with this person, whether I've been with them for a long time or not. If only with the Seven of Wands I could let down my guard. And the guard is what you do here as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Because I think that some of you are very focused on yourself at the moment for whatever reason. But only if you could let down this guard, you could have something pretty amazing with this person. I think that you know it. The outcome is the Three of Wands in the reverse. And why is the overall outcome the Three of Wands reverse for coupled up Capricorns? Why is the overall outcome the Three of Wands in the reverse for coupled up Capricorns? Okay, because of the Chariot. So I feel that the overall outcome for the month of June is that, excuse me, there isn't the evolvement, I would say. There isn't a evolvement in this relationship. It's going to take time for things to evolve in the overall outcome with that Three of Wands. It's going to take time for the ships to come in, for things to settle down, for you guys to be able to really feel good about each other with the Three of Wands in the reverse. Because I think with the Chariot energy, that the both of you are coping with these external issues. You know, the Chariot means to try and take control of a challenge. And I think that you're both facing some challenges that you're trying to take control of. So I think that with the Three of Wands in the reverse, this is saying that right now, in the month of June, by the end of June, you guys aren't going to be out of the woods within this relationship. Because there are still things that you're going to need to take care of within this relationship with the Chariot energy showing here. Okay, and I'm asking, why do we have this? And it's giving me this card as the answer to why. I'm not just putting a card and saying, well, you know, you might have with the Three of Wands, you know, it's going to take a bit of time for things to develop, but you'll overcome this with the Chariot. And it could read like that, I guess, but I'm asking why the Three of Wands. And I think that, you know, it's going to take time for things to really develop within this relationship, for you guys to really overcome whatever obstacles you've got, because I think that you're still dealing with some challenges with that Chariot energy. Even though the Chariot is about success and victory, it is also a card that indicates dealing with challenges before you get to where you want to go with the, you know, with this particular card. So I'm asking the reason why showing up here. Okay, so we're going to quickly go through this reading again. Your advice is, this is the romance, and I think it is. I think you've got a soulmate or a twin flame here, Capricorn. I think you really do. And we know that soulmate and twin flame relationships, just because it's a soulmate or a twin flame relationship, it doesn't mean that you don't have any challenges. I would probably say it's more of a twin flame, because one of you looks like the runner and one of you looks like the chaser. You look like you're the runner on this reading, Capricorn, and the other person looks like they might be the chaser. Alright, so you look like you're the one in control of this relationship. So the external factors are showing that I think you're the Ace of Swords and the Fool. I think that you are not really speaking your truth to someone, Capricorn. I think that you're not telling them with the Ace of Swords. Also, it might be the external factors that are showing that somebody doesn't want to start an action plan. They don't want to work towards forming something new with you. May not want to work towards forming something new with this individual, maybe because with the Fool energy in the reverse you're quite doubtful of taking a gamble on this individual. Now as a result of, I think the root cause is that you've communicated with the you might have communicated that you want to take a bit of a break with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. You might have communicated that things are moving too fast, especially if it's new, and you want to slow things down with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. You might have communicated that you feel stuck, or you feel that the relationship is stuck and going nowhere with the Eight of Wands in the reverse for some of you Capricorns. And I feel in the recent past this person has felt very deflated with the Eight of Wands, a lack of desire, a lack of joy, a lack of enthusiasm with the Ace of Wands. They've probably stopped trying a little bit here because they feel that you've been dishonest with them with that Page of Wands. Page of Swords reversed often indicates somebody who tells lies and somebody who conceals a lot of stuff. So they might have acted in a very kind of they might have acted with a lack of interest to a certain extent because they feel that you've been dishonest with them to a certain extent with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Now, I feel that what's influencing the reading this month, and this card especially, is that this person showing as a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or just somebody who's probably very good looking or very successful, or somebody who's just highly, highly desirous of you, is very desirous of a commitment here. One in which, with the Ten of Pentacles, they might not want marriage with you. If you're not married, then they might want to build, you know, if you're not, they're not looking at marriage or engagement, they might be looking, you know, at building something long-term with you. So I think this person's been looking at building something long-term with you, Capricorn. And as a result of that, I think this is the person's energy. They would look to, with the Five of Coins in the reverse, returning, especially if there's been a little bit of a break or forgiveness, or trying to bring this relationship back to a state of warmth. With the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. But I think it's, and we're asking why was this card, why is somebody so focused on that? But it's more to do with, I think, because you're the runner, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I think that you're showing us somebody who is highly independent, somebody who isn't so committed to the relationship, and I almost get the impression that this person feels more for you when you feel less. But also, if we just read this as a combination, it might be this person wants to, you know, this person doesn't want to abandon the relationship, and they don't want to be abandoned by a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They also want to, you're warm. They want you to take them back, or they want you not to shut the door on them. Queen of Pentacles, and we're asking, I mean, I asked the question why, because of the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person wants to return to a relationship because you're the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I think that it's because you show so much resilience to them. I think that this reading is really saying, Capricorn, for some of you guys, you're the one that's in the driving seat, and this person really does know that. And this is why this person is so interested, because they've probably not met anybody like you at all before in their life. I think you've really got to them. The most likely outcome is that there can be the overcoming of hurt with the Four of Swords in the reverse. If Capricorn, Page of Pentacles, looks to invest in healing this person's mind, healing the hurt that has occurred within the relationship with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Coming in, I think, Capricorn, you're going to have to make a sacrifice if you want this relationship to work with the Two of Coins in the reverse. I think this is you guys having to make the sacrifice here if you really want success within this relationship with the Four of Wands in the reverse, in the upright, sorry. But I think that what's going to come in, the influences are, there's going to be a lot of frustration that you're making decisions for all the wrong reasons. So you're making poor judgment here with Judgment in the reverse. Your hopes and their hopes would be, well, we could have this magnificent relationship if only Capricorn would take down his or her guard. We could have this amazing connection if only I, Capricorn, could take down my guard to this individual, just surrender myself. But I think that you're so focused on yourself that you're not that focused on this individual as much. And I think that you're, you know, if you're married to the individual, I think it's just your time to do what you want. But this person really wants your time. I think if you've just got involved with this person, you're not feeling it as much as you could do. But I don't think it's because of anyone else. I just think it's because you're so involved with who you are at the moment, you know, regardless of being in this relationship. The outcome shows, well, I feel that things will be very slow to develop with this Three of Wands in the reverse in terms of overcoming these obstacles here, because I think that there are still some challenges that need to be put under control in this relationship with the Chariot. And, you know, it's not a bad reading at all. I just think that Capricorns are very much in control of this relationship in the month of June 2018. I definitely think it's a twin flame relationship. I think that you're the runner, and I think that this person is definitely the chaser, and I think that you've definitely got to them. And this is why it's funny that the advice is that this is a romance of a lifetime. You usually find that when you've got a twin flame relationship with someone, if you've got them, it is the relationship of a lifetime. It really, really, really is. If it's your soulmate, it's the relationship of a lifetime. It really is. I'm not sure what your motivations are, though, on this reading, Capricorn. I'm not sure whether your motivations are simply about your own things, the things that you're doing in your life, which is why you're not so, you know, you're not so, because he's the one, he or she, King of Wands, is the one that's focused on this commitment. But you're not so. You're the Queen of Coins in the reverse, and she never really focuses on commitment. She's not traditional when she's in the reverse. She's focused on getting fit at the gym. She's focused on making the most of herself. She's focused on her career and getting promotions. It's all about her. But this person seems like they're all about you, and it looks like you're all about yourself in a way. Not in a bad way, but it just looks like you're not that focused on this relationship. And I think that this person realises this. So I think it is true love in this relationship, but I think that this person probably might be a case of that this person's a little bit more needy than you actually are this month. Let's have a quick look at what's going on for single Capricorns. Okay, let's have a look. And let's just shuffle and see what the advice is for single Capricorns. Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for single Capricorns in the month of June 2018? What is the advice that you have for single Capricorns in the month of June 2018? Oh, that one fell out. Okay. So, two of them fell out together, as you can see. It says this is unrequited love and you need to let go of control issues. So if there's somebody that you're still holding on to here, single Capricorns, it was unrequited love and now it's time to move on and let go. We'll put those two cards to the side there. Those are the ones that flipped out together, so I had to take them, and they make sense when they read together. Let's have a look. So, Universe Spirit, what is the messages that you have for single single Capricorns? What is the advice that you have for single Capricorns in the month of June 2018? What is the advice that you have for single Capricorns in the month of June 2018? What is the advice that you have for single Capricorns in the month of June 2018? What is the advice that you have for... Oops, just bent a card. What is the advice that you have for single Capricorns in the month of June 2018? What is the advice, one more time, I'm going to reverse. What is the advice that you have for single Capricorns in the month of June 2018? Show me. Alright, we're going to split the deck into three. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so around you single Capricorns, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So it might be that somebody has put a halt on a relationship with some of you singles, okay? Some of you guys aren't moving forward as well. Knight of Wands, you get different types of reversal cards. This looks like what we call a blockage reversal. It might be that you're blocking yourself from moving forward with the Knight of Wands energy showing here. It might be that nothing is coming in with that Knight of Wands. It might be because of what you're blocking out. Or it could be maybe there's somebody around you who actually hasn't been contacting you. They've put a halt on a relationship. What's influencing the Knight of Wands? The Knight of Coins. So somebody's not committed to... I think this is somebody who hasn't contacted you. Knight of Coins in the reverse often means somebody who's not committed to a long-term goal. So it might be what's influencing this is that somebody around you is not committed to a long-term goal. And therefore what you're experiencing is no movement with this individual in the present situation. Now the reason for this is because they're a King of Wands. So this is the person and they're reversed. So this is somebody who is highly flaky, a very flaky person. This is somebody, again, who will do one thing one moment and then they'll do another thing another. This is somebody who's quite superficial and they can flip on you at any time. So I think that somebody flipped on you at some point with that King of Wands. They did something really unexpected. Quite cruel as an individual as well at times. In the recent past, the Ten of Coins in the reverse, you've experienced the Ten of Coins in the reverse. There's been no commitment, there's been no building of a foundation here with this individual, with the Ten of Coins in the reverse. And the most likely outcome for you single Capricorns will be the Sun, though. So this is good. You've got some good changes coming in as a result of this, no matter what. So the Sun says, well, you've got a positive new beginning coming in with this Sun energy, regardless of this energy showing here. Coming in, what you'll experience is the Page of Swords in the reverse. You might have somebody who's spying on you with that Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody might be being quite sneaky around you. The external factors show the Eight of Wands. So this will be a quick relationship that you had. So it might be a one-night stand or like a 3-month relationship or something like that. But as a result of that, you've not really heard anything from this person. This person's not being moving forward because this person's quite flaky. They're not committed enough. They might have other people around them. Quite a complex person. They switch up at the drop of a hat. So you might have been dealing with a very chameleon-like figure. This person might have just changed just simply like that. And lack of foundation, no building of this relationship in the recent past, because what's influencing this situation, this person wasn't looking for a long-term commitment with the Knight of Coins in the reverse. However, you will have happiness. Most likely outcome is there's something successful that will happen for you single Capricorns. Might be somebody spying on you here with this Page of Swords in the reverse. Influence is coming in, though. The Hierophant. The Hierophant, Hierophant reversed often is breaking the rules, or the Hierophant reversed means a lack of commitment. So I'm wondering if it's this King of Wands who's spying on you, but influence is coming in. If this person's spying on you, they're not looking to commit to you, I think, again, with this Hierophant in the reverse. The hopes or fears, well, the hopes will be, well, the Star, things manifest in your direction, all your hopes, dreams and wishes come to fruition. And what's the outcome? The Temperance energy. The Temperance energy, I think, is that you're just going to need to go with the flow, and you're just going to need, with that Temperance energy, just to be patient with oneself. This is unrequited love, so you need to let go of control issues. I wouldn't be surprised for some of you single Capricorn, somebody was coming back. We're going to see what this is about. So why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse the external factors for Capricorn in the month of single Capricorns in the month of June 2019, show me. Right, so I think that there is no pattern. It's because of an Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is looking at the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So Capricorn, this could be an Aries individual, and I think that there is a lack of passion. It might be that you had a one-night stand with an Emperor. This person was only interested. I think the external factors are showing the person that was only interested in having a very brief and a very short relationship with you, perhaps a one-night stand. And as a result of that, what you're experiencing in the present in June 2018 is the Knight of Wands. And why is Capricorn experiencing the Knight of Wands in the reverse, single Capricorns? Because of the Empress. So I think that what you're experiencing is somebody who doesn't want to move forward towards growing this relationship here, with the Empress energy showing here, because the Empress energy is all about growth. Okay, so when you get the Empress, it's about marriage, it's about steering a relationship in a really healthy way. It's a beautiful card to get in a love reading, but you're seeing no action with this Knight of Wands in the reverse in terms of somebody who wants to develop and grow this relationship, because the root cause for all of this is the King of Wands in the reverse. And what is it about this King of Wands in the reverse? Queen of Wands in the reverse. It might be, Capricorn, that this person's seeing somebody else. Queens in readings, reversed in readings, often show other women, so, or often other, third parties. So I think this King of Wands, and he's looking straight over at her. I think that this fairly switchy character was very attracted to another individual here, which is why they didn't want to move forward towards developing the relationship with you, because this person showing as the Emperor only saw this as a short-lived thing with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Now, you've experienced in the recent past, single Capricorns, the Ten of Pentacles reversed. I'm not going to tell out too many cards. Why is Capricorn experienced the Ten of Pentacles reversed in the recent past? Because you had no victory. So in the recent past, I think that this person here was attracted to another individual and third party, and I think that as a result of that, you've experienced no building of this relationship, separation in this relationship, because this relationship, this person wasn't interested in pursuing this with the Six of Wands in the reverse. They weren't interested in pursuing this relationship. And what's influencing this is the Knight of Pentacles reverse. This person wasn't interested in anything long term. They weren't committed enough to the relationship with you, and decided as a result of that not to put any effort into it with the Page of Coins in the reverse. And the most likely outcome will be the Sun. And why is the most likely outcome for single Capricorns? going to be the Sun. Okay, so I see that the Ten of Wands here. So look, the Ten of Wands guy is walking into the Sun. So he's taking all his... I'm just going to have a look at these two cards together. You see, you've got two fire energies here. Can you imagine taking 10 wands, 10 fire, six of fire on your back into the Sun? I think the most likely outcome is I think there's rage here. I think there's just looking at the two cards together, I wouldn't interpret this as being a good combination, even though we've got a Sun card here. You've got to be careful with tarot. You don't always interpret what you think is a good card to be a good card. Look at how he takes the 10. He doesn't take it to a cup card. He doesn't take it to a card that can ease his burdens. Water over fire dispels the fire. But look at how the wand is 10 wands walking into a Sun card. He's going to get burnt. Most likely outcome, I think, is that you guys have got burnt. Most likely just feeling completely angry and very, very burnt by this situation. Very burnt. I think that the most likely outcome is feeling terribly, terribly burdened by this situation. Okay, and you're facing into the Sun. I think there's a great awareness here. I think the Sun is reflecting on you that this is a very, very, very big burden showing up here. And I think that if this is a Leo person, then this person is reflecting what a big burden they've brought onto you. I think that their energy has reflected what big burden they've brought you. But also I think that just facing into that Sun, I'm just looking at the direction of both cards. When you get the Sun as well, if you look at the two cards together and you want to see how one combines with the other or how one clarifies, well, look at the similarities in the words. The Sun burns and so does the Ten of Wands. So I'm seeing a lot of burning desire here, perhaps for some of you guys, or I'm seeing a lot of anger in both cards for Capricorn as the most likely outcome. Now, coming in, you've got this Page of Swords. And why is the Page of Swords coming in reversed for Capricorn in the immediate future? Nine of Coins. Okay, so I think that with the Nine of Coins energy showing here, the Nine of Coins says that one is independent and one is on their own. Okay, so I think with the Page of Swords, I think that somebody might be sneakily watching you. They might be sneakily watching you in your home with the Nine of Coins. I'm getting that impression with the Nine of Coins. This person might be sneakily watching you with the Page of Swords. Maybe what you're doing in your home with that Nine of Coins. But also it might be that this person comes back and tells you a lie, that they've been on their own with that Nine of Coins. Because the Nine of Coins is all about somebody who's been single. What you'll experience coming in is the Hierophant reversed. Why will Capricorns experience the Hierophant reverse coming in? Right, so not committing to a situation in which you can't move forward. So I think the Hierophant reverse influence is coming in. It might be that this person contacts you here, I think. I get the impression that this person's also either contacting you or they're watching you or something like that because you're on your own. But I think that you're not influence is coming in is that they won't commit to moving forward. So I think from this, I think that somebody will be sneakily watching you. But I think that you know, on your own, in your home, not necessarily in your home, but certainly watching what you're doing maybe online, that type of thing. But I think that coming in, this person will not commit to anything with you and not move forward. They won't commit with the Hierophant energy showing reversed here. They've got alternative ideas as well with that Hierophant energy. They're not watching you because they want to come back. They're just watching you for the hell of it, just to see what you're up to, I think. And I think that influence is coming in is that this person will not commit to this situation, bringing it to a halt with that Chariot energy. Your hopes will be the Star. Let's have a look at why your hopes are the Star. Okay, so I think that your hopes will be the Star. I think this is more about healing. I think that your hopes are, because the Star and the Nine of Swords, both cards can mean healing. I think this is actually healing showing here. I think the hopes will be for healing for you guys. The overall outcome shows us Temperance. And why is the overall outcome showing us Temperance for Capricorn? Show me. The Magician in the reverse. So I think that number one, you're healing over a liar. I hope you can see. Can you see those cards? Yeah. Magician in the reverse is a liar, and I would read the Magician as that King of Wands in the reverse who is looking at someone else. So I see you guys. It's going to take time, but I think that you're healing over somebody who lied to you with this Magician energy here. Magicians usually show people who pull the wool over your eyes, and Temperance is all about finding balance, harmony, and healing through meditation, that type of thing. I think that you're going to be healing over somebody who lied for you. lied to you. But also I think that you're going to be finding a place of balance and harmony again as you realise that this is something that cannot be worked on. As you realise that this is something you really, with that Magician energy, shouldn't be investing your time, your energy or your vision into. And this is why the overall message for you single Capricorns is it's unrequited love. So the unrequited love card said there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and you need to let go of control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally. So it's unrequited love, and you really just need to let go of the situation. Let go of thinking about it, let go of, you know, allowing it to devour you. I think you're allowing it to devour it. You know, you would never take 10 wands. The wands are fire energy, so they're heavy and they're burning. You'd never take something that was heavy and burning on your back into a sun, because you're going to get burnt even more. So I think there is an escalation here, because the major card of the sun is bigger than the 10 of wands. So this is escalating burdens, I think. I think your burdens, the most likely outcome is that these burdens are going to escalate. But this is why it's saying that this is unrequited love, and you really need to let go of these control issues, Capricorn. Let's go through this reading again. So single Capricorns, I feel that you had somebody around you in the external factors, an Emperor, who was only interested in a one-night stand or a very short-lived relationship. They didn't have any intention of growing in this relationship or building on it. And the root issue is all about that this person, King of Wands energy, this was a very flaky individual. This person became attracted. I think it could have been an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo female. It doesn't matter what she is. He was very attracted to somebody who of his own type. So somebody who he seemed to have this a huge connection with this individual. They're both the same suit. So I think that there was this person was very attracted to another individual here, that being the root issue why this person wasn't interested in growing this relationship with you, and probably only interested in something short-lived with you, single Capricorns, because the root issue is all about them being very attracted to another individual. And I think that with the 10 of coins in the reverse, it could have been a marriage maybe as well for some reason. Maybe this person lost their libido, the husband. If you were married and you're now single Capricorn, it might be that the husband lost his libido here, because the root issue is all he was attracted to another individual, and it might be that you separated this relationship. 10 of coins, one of you left the home. 6 of wands in the reverse, because the relationship failed, it broke down with the 6 of wands in reverse. So if you're married, it could have been that, and you're single now. I think what's influencing the situation this month is that this person isn't committed to, if it's new, a relationship with you, or they're not committed to, with the Knight of coins in the reverse, trying to resolve this situation. And therefore puts no effort in at all with the Page of Coins, doesn't contact you or anything. And as a result of that, you're not seeing any changes, you're not seeing any movement with the Knight of Wands energy in terms of growth in this relationship, with the Empress energy showing here. And therefore I feel that your burdens will probably escalate for some of you guys with that 10 of Wands walking into the sun. Coming in, I do feel that this person's going to be spying on you. Page of Swords in reverse notoriously shows somebody who's being a bit sneaky. They might be spying, looking at what you're doing in the home, or, you know, how you're getting on being single, or even if you are still single. But I don't think that this person will commit to anything concerning this, because with the Chariot, there's stagnation. So they will not commit and not move forward in this situation. I think they'll spy and they'll probably look at what you're doing, but there's no intention, influences coming in for them to move forward on this. I think that you would really like just to heal from this situation with those two cards there, single Capricorns, and the outcome shows that in time you will start to get over, you'll start to heal from somebody who lied to you, a Magician in the reverse, and somebody who pulled the wool over your eyes. But also for some of you guys, I'm seeing healing and balance being restored in the overall outcome at some point. I don't think it will be completely in June, but at some point, as you start to not put any of your energies with the Magician energy into this situation. Okay, and the overall advice is it was unrequited love, so just let go of the control issues if you can. Alright, that's your singles reading for the month of June 2018. Single Capricorns, I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a really good day. Take care, bye-bye.